Good evening, this is Chris with Mazda of Roswell. This will be my interior walkthrough of the 2020 CX5 Grand Touring Reserve. From left to right here, we've got a machine gray with parchment interior. So we are going to have first show you that the adjustment for the left and right mirrors is going to be this knob right here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn it to the left and right to adjust the proper mirror. When you want to fold them in, you turn it all the way to the bottom, like such, where the white dot points to the folded mirror, and you'll see them fold in, and I'm going to move it out just like that. Of course, your windows are going to be here along with your door locks and your window lock here. I'm moving on to the right here. You're going to have your power lift gate right here. All doors must be unlocked for you to use the gate, so you want to unlock the door and hold this button down. This button right here is going to be for your hill start assist and for your off-roading. If you plan on taking on some curvaceous roads or off-road, please push this button right here. It should be activated, and once it's activated, it'll show on your dash right there, the same kind of symbol. See if I can just clear up a bit right there. So now it's off, now it's on. The last one is going to be lane departure warning system. You just push this button if you don't want to hear it anymore. You can also change that through the Mazda system. Your digital dash here, you can push this info button right here in the middle, and that'll change your displays between your service, your compass, and your distance to empty based on your average MPG, your regular speedometer, trip A, trip B, and safety systems. Of course, on the stock on the back here, you'll definitely want to go for automatic headlights, and to turn on your automatic high beams, you want to push it away from you. Now they're on, and that little symbol will light up right there with a little A on it for automatic high beams. Now, of course, you're over here, you can skip through your favorite songs on your steering wheel. You can increase and decrease the volume here with the voice command. You can pick up and hang up on your phone commands here. On the right side is just cruise control. You're going to have on, off, set, and resume, and then closer to the car in front of you and further away. This car's cruise control does go all the way to 0 for traffic conditions. And if you want your car to move from spot to spot every couple of feet, you can either just touch the gas just a little bit and it'll move for you and stop for you, or you could just hit the resume button and it'll move the 5 feet for traffic conditions and stop. On the back here, you're going to have your paddle shifters here, and there's your downshifting. And behind the paddle shifters on the side, you're going to have your stalk for your rain sensing windshield wipers. I'm going to set this one for medium, and I'm going to turn them from off to auto, and they should turn on one time to symbolize they're on auto. There we go. And that's not on auto, so that means they weren't on auto. So now I'm going to put them all the way back to off, then move it one time. Now they're on auto. Moving to the right here, the Grand Touring Reserve has all the same technology as the Grand Touring with the premium package, except this has the turbo engine at 227 horsepower, 250 with premium gas. Your choice if you want to use standard or premium, with 310 pounds of torque. Start stop is here. You must put your foot on the brake to push this button, start the car. Right next to it you have the heated steering wheel, and following down you have your heated seat here with 3 intervals, and you have your cooled seat down below. You have dual zone climate for you and your passenger. If the driver is present, only the driver can control the climate, obviously, because if I'm alone in the car, I don't really care very much, about the passenger because there's nobody there. But as soon as the passenger gets in, they can change their own. If you're the driver, again, you don't want it to be warm over there, you can just press this button and you go right back to your side. The passenger cooled seat and heated seat will be here respectively, and the controls for AC, turning it on and off, are going to be right down here, along with the fan intensity, the direction, front and rear defroster, circulating air inside, circulating outside, and actually turning the AC off is going to be here. You're going to have your emergency assist button here for your warning lights. Up at the top, you're going to have your garage door openers here, here, and here. The green light symbolizes that the auto dimming rearview mirror is active. And just above here, you're going to have your sunroof. You push it back one time and it does open the entire sunroof. You will need to push it forward to close it. Automatic closing. There is a vent option. You will need to push it up and it will open and vent. Now to close it, you'll need to push it forward again. Very nice. For the passenger seat, really nothing over there except for lock, unlock, and window commands. No special buttons or anything like that. Last but not least, in terms of the tech, you do have your heads-up projection display. It looks kind of small in the camera, but I think it just sees it a little bit differently. That will show you your speed. It'll also show you your safety systems, like your blind spot on your left and right, and your lane departure on your left and right as well. It'll also let you know if you choose to purchase Mazda navigation chip. It'll also show you your directions with Mazda navigation, and of course it'll work with the traffic sign recognition and show your local speeds and onto the heads-up display. The other thing that's a pretty big major change too for Grand Touring Reserves is they have the 8-inch screen instead of the 7-inch screen like all the models below it. But that's going to be your interior walkthrough on your buttons for the CX5 Grand Touring Reserve. Nothing really special with the back, with the exception of your armrest. In here is going to be your 2 USB ports for charging and your complimentary heated seats for people who are sitting in the back. Otherwise, you want to close that and go back up. They will have their own ventilation in the back, and these will follow the directions of the driver's side. Whatever the driver does for you, temperature will come out of these as well. There we go, and that is your walkthrough.